What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first face cam video on the channel. And by first face cam video, I obviously mean first gameplay face cam video on the channel, because we've been doing the one-on-ones and we've been doing all that kind of stuff for months now. But we finally did it. We finally got the face cam videos for actual gameplay now. It's going to be every single video from here on out will have face cam, unless I decide that I'm just not like looking very good right then, and then I won't do it. But we've got face cam for basically every single video now. So how this is gonna work is every video is gonna have face cam. That's as simple as that. So anytime you click on a gameplay video, just know it'll have face cam on it. And then we've got live streams that are going to have face cam on it. Twitch will have face cam on it, I think. Probably. Twitch will probably have face cam on it. And everything will have face cam on it from here on out. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. And now to finally get into the actual gameplay of this video, we are going to be starting, you probably already know from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we are going to be starting a relocation franchise in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now, I know a few YouTubers have done this. GoodGameBro's done it. Shout out to him. Some other YouTubers have done it. This is not a creative idea or anything, but this is what we are going to be doing. We are taking over the Cincinnati Royals. We have moved a team to Cincinnati. There's obviously a team in Cleveland, the Cavaliers, but we are moving a team to Cincinnati, and I've already done the expansion draft. I've done the roster. I've got the roster ready, so let's actually get into it and start with the trading, and I'll probably show you the roster first. So let's get into that right now. Make sure to smash that like button and the notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club because we got face cam, baby. Let's get into the video. Alright, so basically for the start of this roster, I wanted to make it a young roster. So we got young 22-year-old Michael Porter Jr. as our key piece. We're going to be building around him. He's going to be mainly the absolute building block of this team. Then we got Mike Conley, who's basically going to be like a trade piece. I'm thinking maybe a veteran off the bench, but 80 overall, 33 years old. He's not going to stay here very long. Andre Iguodala is here as well, 36 years old, 79 overall. He could be a veteran leadership piece. Dwight Howard is here basically for his defense and rebounding. Jay Crowder is here. I just got Jay Crowder because he was available. Dylan Brooks for his shooting. Off the bench, George Hill is going to be a veteran leadership. This team is mixed of a lot of veteran and young. RJ Barrett is here as well for his youth. We're going to hopefully build around him. Markieff Morris as a nice off-the-bench spark plug kind of piece. Thon Maker basically for the memes. That's really all that I got Thon Maker for. Josh Jackson is here as kind of a reclamation project, that you would say. Trey Jones, because I like his ability to pass the ball and his shooting. Jalen McDaniels, because I feel like to me, Jalen McDaniels is kind of an unknown. And then we've got Jordan and Nwora, who I'm not really sure what to do with. I don't really know what to do with Jordan and Nwora. I may send him down to the G League because he's only 69 overall, but I don't really know. I got him here because he's a nice young piece. We may be able to use him, may be able to trade him. Who knows? Okay, so the first trade that I'm thinking about doing here, it's off for 12 of 14. We're probably going to be sending Mike Conley in a 2025 first-round pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder, mainly because I want to dump Mike Conley's contract. And what I'm thinking here is I don't really want to be a bottom-of-the-league playoff team. Like, I don't want to be an 8th or a 7th seed and sneak into the playoffs and get eliminated in the first round, especially in year number 1. So if we're going to do anything, we're going to tank for the number 1 pick. So we got to be ready for free agency. So I'm going to dump Mike Conley's contract. along with that 2025 first-round pick, to the Oklahoma City Thunder for a 2021 first-round pick and Al Horford, which hopefully we are going to flip later on because Al Horford's massive contract of $54.5 million over 2 years is not worth it. So we're going to do this deal. I think it's a very good deal. We're swapping picks. Maybe I can be able to get something else for him, maybe a second-round pick. I don't know if they'll do that or not. I kind of hope that they will. And they agreed to it, so we ended up getting a second-round pick alongside it. That is useful because every pick matters in these early seasons in the expansion leagues and expansion rosters. So that is huge to get that extra second-round pick. It's going to be massive for us, maybe as a trade piece or as an actual player. All right, so in this deal, I know what you may be thinking. Why are you getting Carmelo Anthony from the Las Vegas Dealers? But I personally think that Carmelo Anthony's not that washed up just yet. I mean, if you look at what he did in the bubble in real life for the Trailblazers, he doesn't seem to be that washed up just now, maybe not even in 2K. So at 79 overall, and he's only worth $2.5 million for a year, so it's not like it's killing us to trade for him. Plus, we're getting a 2023 second-round pick, and we're giving up a 2024 second-round pick, and also flipping Al Horford's horrible contract to a rival of ours, the other expansion team that is coming in this year, the Las Vegas Dealers. So they get a bad contract. They get a second-round pick that's later in the series. We get an earlier second-round pick, and we get Carmelo Anthony, a nice veteran piece. I think this is not a bad deal. Let's go and see if they actually will trade for it. I think it's very even. Well, it's not even for them because they're getting a huge contract, but let's see if this goes through, and it does. So we just got Carmelo Anthony for a year and $2.5 million, and if we want to bring him back, we can. But we also, the main important piece is we dumped Al Horford's bad contract. All right, for this third trade of the series, I'm going to hopefully be getting George Hill and Jalen McDaniels off of my roster, mainly because George Hill's making $9.5 million for a year, and he's 34 years old, and I don't really want to keep him around. I don't really have any plans for George Hill in this series going forward, not even for this first season. So we're going to be dumping George Hill for Jeff Teague and Semi Ojeleye. Now, I'm getting Jeff Teague mainly because I feel like Jeff Teague could be a placement holder first round pick. He could be a placement holder point guard for us until we get maybe draft a point guard or do something. But I really want to get George Hill off the books, and Jalen McDaniels just has to be with it. I don't really want to trade Jalen McDaniels, but if I want to get George Hill off the books, Jalen has to go with him. So that's what I'm thinking here. Jeff Teague and Semi Ojeleye for George Hill and Jalen McDaniels. Let's see if it goes through, and it does. Absolutely perfect. Now we get George Hill's old contract off of our books, and we get Jeff Teague just to be a placeholder for this first year. Okay, for the fourth trade, I'm going to be sending Dylan Brooks and his 3-year, $35 million contract out of here. I do not want Dylan Brooks on my roster. I've been thinking about it, and he just doesn't really fit what I want to try and do here. Jay Crowder has to go along with it because he's got a massive contract as well. And you know how I was saying just a few minutes ago how Jeff Teague was going to be the placeholder? Well, he's probably going to be the placeholder point guard for RJ Hampton from the Denver Nuggets, because I have big plans for RJ Hampton. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. We also get Gary Harris in the deal. We may try and flip him, but the real main piece of this puzzle is RJ Hampton, and we're dumping 2 massive contracts as well. So hopefully this does go through. We are giving up a 2022 second round pick as well, but that maybe won't be that valuable. Will it go through? It does, and we get RJ Hampton hopefully to be our point guard of the future. All right, for this final trade, I'm thinking that we got to get rid of Trey Jones. And the way that I want to play is I want to play more Duncan Robinson style, which is just gun up some threes on the catch and shoot. And obviously, since I want to play Duncan Robinson style, Duncan Robinson would be the perfect piece. But I couldn't find a trade that I really wanted to do through Trade Finder, so I had to build my trade. And it's Trey Jones, Thon Maker, and a 2025 second round pick for Duncan Robinson and Myers Leonard. Myers Leonard's only here because I needed to make up some money. So I think this is a beautiful trade for us both. It goes through, and now we have Duncan Robinson. Now we can play catch and shoot and just shoot off of some ball. Okay, I was thinking, and you know what? I'm just going to send Jordan and Ward to the G League. I don't really have any plans for him, so let's just send him down to the G League, see how he progresses, see how he grows, and that's the plan. This draft class is going to have some very interesting players in it. There's a lot of gems. There's a couple busts in here. I did create this draft class, so I hope you guys do enjoy it. I hope you guys, if you want me to put it up, I will. I don't know if I can though at this point, but there are some interesting people in here. Thiago Pessoa is one of them. He's the #1 ranked prospect so far. There is subject to change because some of this has not been scouted all the way. Some of these players have not been scouted all the way. So Nate Bowen also is a very interesting player. Dean Mayo looks like he's a very, very, very good player. He's got some skills. He's a small forward. He's 6'8". He's looking very tatted up. He's got A+ 3-point scoring or 3-point shooting. He's got A- overall. Dean Mayo looks like the real deal here. Good inside scoring, everything that you'd want. The 4th ranked prospect, Seth Nixon, 21 years old. He looks like a straight burner from 3, like a straight catch and shoot guy, kind of similar to Duncan Robinson, which is the kind of style that I'm thinking we are going to be playing in for most of this first season. So maybe Seth Nixon becomes the guy. But there is this one player that I had my eye on when I first saw this roster, Maurice Lyles. 6'10" shooting guard. That's right. I said that right. A 6'10" shooting guard who's got amazing 3-point skills. He's got good rebounding. He's got good basketball IQ, good perimeter defense. Maurice Lyles may be the #1 overall pick if we end up getting the #1 overall pick. Then we got Brandon McLeod. He's also here. But I'm still very curious about that Maurice Lyles kid. Brandon McLeod, A+ mid-range. He's got a good mid-range, good athleticism, good rebounding. Brandon McLeod looks like a very solid player. Next, we go to Willy Isley, who's a power forward. He's got A- potential at 18 years old, 6'11" power forward. So Willy Isley's got some potential to be a stretch 4, maybe even a stretch 5. Kenneth Simmons is a 6'7" small forward. He's got decent rebounding for a small forward, good basketball IQ. Then we've got Nico Papalokis, the Greek point guard that is mainly just playmaking, it looks like. A+ playmaking. He's got decent defense, decent scoring, but it looks like he's more of a shot creator for other players. Luther Bridges is a 6'10", 300-pound power forward. That's going to be interesting to see how that progresses. Bradford Morrison, 7'3" center. 7'3" center. Vic Cheeks is here. Yeah, so there's a lot of just fantastic young rookies here that have amazing potential. There's a few busts in here as well that I've noticed. So if you guys are interested in this draft class, just let me know. Taking a look at the Las Vegas Raiders roster now, they have Al Horford as their highest overall player because we traded him to them. So that's a little bit sad. Troy Brown Jr. is their next. Tim Hardaway Jr., Jabari Parker, Robert Williams, Marquise Chris, Michael Carter Williams, Alex Len, Tomas Satoransky, Doug McDermott, Josh Hart, Kevin Huerter, Jordan McLaughlin, Bruce Brown, and I think that's it. Yep, it is. So they have an overall decent sized team, decent overall team. A lot of older players, maybe a couple of young players mixed in there, but overall it doesn't seem like much of a threat to us. Maybe a threat to get the #1 pick, but it doesn't really threat to us in any way scoring. But going around the rest of the league, Giannis, Joel, these rosters are all the same as real life rosters, so, well, without the expansion teams. Moving on to the logo and the jerseys and all that stuff, as you can tell, I really like the Cincinnati Royals logo that we have here. I found it on 2K Creations. I think it matches pretty well. Obviously, Cincinnati is where we're going to be playing. Team colors is kind of like a maroon and then a navy blue and a darker gray. I think those kind of colors matched really well and were easy on the eyes. And then here's the logo. But now we get to move on to the actual jerseys and the arena. All right, for the arena, I think it came out pretty well. As you can see, we got the light floor, the light wood on the floor with the red in the paint area. So I think it ended up turning out pretty well. The big Cincinnati Royals logo on the floor of the center court. We got a nice jumbotron. Seating looks all right. I think the stadium or the arena turned out pretty well. We got Cincinnati on one side, we got Royals on the other. We have the Kingdom written on the floor or on the court. That's our name of our arena. We've got the Red Bull logo there, the Pepsi logo there. I think it all ended up turning out pretty well. And now for the jerseys. The home jerseys, these are what we're going to be rocking with for season number 1. I think they turned out really, really well. I took the checkered pattern kind of from Tennessee and Kentucky, kind of with that inspiration for their kind of checkered style jerseys. And then I got that back shading. I took inspiration from Ohio State's basketball jerseys from a couple years ago when they kind of had that darker background on their away jerseys and their home jerseys. So I kind of took inspiration from different college basketball teams and kind of morphed it together. We got Royals on the front in the maroon color, and then these are our away jerseys. I kind of like them. I think they could be improved. Maybe changing the color around, but I thought that the more red color would look better than the blue. And these are our alternate jerseys. Now, I know that these may cause a little bit of controversy because of the logo that is just smack dab in the center of the jersey. If you guys want to create some Cincinnati Royal jerseys, alternates, or maybe even home and away jerseys, and then upload them to Community Creations, and maybe I'll download them for the next season. We can just do that. We'll have fans create the jerseys for each and every season. But I think that'd be pretty cool. But this is what I went for the first season. Alternate jersey. I like it. I mean, we're sponsored by BioFreeze, so I don't think that matters that much, but I think it'll be nice. It's a nice first jersey for us for this debut season for the Cincinnati Royals. Now, it definitely could be improved on, but overall, I think it's a very, very quality jersey. I don't know how I feel about the away jersey. The away jersey is the only one that I'm kind of really concerned about. I don't really know. Okay, and just to give you a closer look at the arena, because I realized I didn't really do that. We have Cincinnati on the one side, and we have Welcome to the Natty on the floor. Royalty is earned on the floor. We have Red Bull and Pepsi as our sponsors. I know that sponsors don't really show up on the court like that, but we're in it for the money, so we want to get that. We want to get that sponsorship money. I think it turned out pretty well. I hope you guys do too. And now we can actually get into the game finally. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We've got it.
Brian, great to be here. Yeah, now I'm
actually, you know what? Hold on one second. All right, here we go. We're back now. I had to adjust the settings. We're playing Superstar difficulty and 8-minute quarters just to start things off. If it gets too easy for us or if it gets too hard for us, we'll adjust. I'll keep 8-minute quarters, but I'll adjust the difficulty depending on how the game's feeling and stuff. So Carmelo Anthony gets his own board out to Michael Porter Jr., who we're trying to make a superstar here in Cincinnati. That is the game plan. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to edit this so far. I probably won't show you the entire game because that's going to be a really long video. So, I don't know. I'll probably just show you the highlights of me scoring and stuff. But this is going to be a rough first season, just like that. It's going to be a rough first season because we are such a bad team, you know. Oh, good rebound from Dwight Howard. But we really just need to focus on scoring with Michael Porter Jr., building the team around the young guys that we have here, and that's really all that we need to focus on. So if we don't really win that many games, it's totally fine. Oh, TJ Warren, no good. All right, get it up to Michael Porter Jr., let him control the offense. Okay. Let's get it out to Jeff Teague, who's going to take and shoot. Oh, Jeff Teague with the 3. Let's go. The green beam. Now let's play some good defense, try and get this lead. Victor Oladipo with the ball. Oh, I'm playing bad defense. I tell you, I'm one of the worst user defenders there is. Malcolm Brogdon back to VO. Playing good defense here. No. Victor Oladipo. Dwight Howard the rebound. And that's another reason why I wanted to bring Dwight Howard in the first place. Just for his defense and rebounding. Michael Porter Jr. Oh, that's a bad shot by me. I should not have taken that. Oh, Victor Oladipo, but no! That's not even cool. Not cool one bit. Jeff Teague. Gary Harris. There are a couple more moves that I was thinking about making here. Towards the middle part of the season. And I'm not going to play. Is that a blocking foul? No way, that's a charging foul. Get out of here. What in... But like I was saying before that stupid foul happened, there are a few trades that I'm going to try and make. I'm going to try and bring in Bol Bol. Oh, good block from Dwight Howard. No way he blocked that. Get that over to Gary Harris. Back to Melo wearing double zeros. I didn't realize wearing double zeros. I might change that. Dwight, put it up. There we go. Beautiful. Good teamwork. And Dwight with... Oh, good steal from Michael Porter Jr. And now we're going up the court. Alley-oop. Oh, let's go. Michael Porter Jr. with the alley-oop on the fast break. Unbelievable. That's the kind of stuff that we need to see from Michael Porter Jr. That is for sure. Woo! Oh, that's a shooting foul on Michael Brogdon. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that 100%. Oh, no. Michael Porter, you got to be, there you go. You got to be hitting those free throws. We're only down by 2. So, can't be that bad. Although we got lucky with a good matchup here. Pacers aren't really the best team. Ooh, damn, Dwight Howard's getting all them rebounds. Just wait till, see if we can get Bol Bol in here. Porter, down to Dwight, body him Dwight. Ooh, this is like Hack-a-Shack right here. This is not good. And he missed both. Of course. Oh, good steal. Carmelo Anthony out here playing defense. And now we get Carmelo on the fast break. And he slams it home. Let's go. Carmelo Anthony. Exactly what we needed to do. Ooh, that was a rough foul. Drew Holiday going hard on Michael Porter Jr. We need to get Michael Porter Jr.'s free throws up. There he goes. He makes that one. That's good. And he missed. He's 2 for 4 tonight. That is not what we need him to be. And why is Drew Holiday wide open? Yes, he missed. That is super lucky. Jeff Teague in the corner. Ooh, Jeffrey Teague. You got to make that, my man. I give you wide open in the corner. Let's go, Teague. All right. And we have a 3-point lead. 8-0 run? Has there really been an 8-0 run? Oh, he passed it. I didn't think he was going to pass that. Sabonis. The bank is open. Quick first step. Michael Porter Jr. Boom. That's exactly what we needed. Exactly. All right, picking up back here in the start of the second quarter, we got our young future RJ Hampton in at point guard, along with our slinger, DeMarcus Robinson, and then is it Markieff Morris? Or, I think we got Markieff, not Marcus. We got Markieff Morris in there getting rebounds, but the main thing about this is Duncan Robinson, who's only like 27, and then we've got obviously RJ Hampton, who's like 20, 21, maybe not even 20. I don't even really know, to be honest. So we got our young core out there. Michael Porter is on the bench because he's been starting. And I don't know what they're thinking here. TJ Warren, bad 3. RJ Hampton with the rebound. But we need to see how these guys perform. RJ Hampton and one. Let's go, baby. Great promise showing already from RJ Hampton. This has been an ugly game. At least an ugly first quarter. And green release from RJ Hampton. Beautiful. But this has definitely been an ugly game so far. A lot of missed shots from both teams. Lots of rebounds from Myers Leonard and Dwight Howard. Miles Turner, I'll take that from him all day. Let's push the tempo a little bit here. RJ with a couple of dribble moves. Got to find somebody open. We got Duncan. This is why we brought you in, Duncan. Ooh, okay. Okay. We need to work on that, Duncan. That's not what I wanted to do. Keep RJ in there. Why is McBrogdon wide open? McConnell in the corner. Oh, no chance. No chance you're getting anywhere. No chance you're getting anywhere. You're not getting any points. Oh, why is Duncan on Miles Turner? I don't understand that. That's not good. Duncan Robinson wide open. You got to make this. Let's go, Duncan Robinson with his first three.
I love that there's an upside for playing video games.
We're going to need Duncan Robinson to hit those kind of shots. He was wide open. I would hope that he'd make that. Oh, Victor Oladipo. Sit down, young fella. That was wild. Duncan, you're going to play this soft on Duncan Robinson? You're going to play that soft on Duncan Robinson? I don't think so. I don't think so. My man's going to torch you if you play that soft on him. Oh, no. Get back, get back, get back, 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 back. Who fouled it, Miles? Come on, boys. Makes the first. Dwight Howard comes back in. Michael Porter needs a little bit more time on the bench. He's not quite at full strength yet. Ooh, I like those kind of switches. Those kind of switches are going to get Duncan a lot of points this season. And RJ tries the sideline or the baseline shot and it does not go in. This is my first time playing with some of these players in 2K, especially on 2K21 Next Gen. So now I got to get used to playing with these guys because I'm used to playing with like LeBron and Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and all those kind of guys. So I got to figure out their shot timing and everything. Oh, that's a bad pass. Iguodala getting back on defense. RJ Hampton, look at RJ Hampton, how quick he got up there. And why is Victor Oladipo wide? Oh, he missed it. Not what I expected from Victor Oladipo. I mean, I know he's not the greatest three-point shooter, but RJ Hampton, oh, young fella. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, my man. Those kind of dunks are why we traded for you in the first place. Oh, another steal. This defense is crazy. Get it to RJ in the fast break. No, RJ. Are you serious? You missed that on the fast break. I wanted a dunk and you went for an alley or an layup. But this defense is insane. I mean, it is the Pacers. We got to keep saying that. But still, this defense is playing unbelievable. Brogdon, missed shot. Howard, let's go. Get into the hands. Whoa, Duncan. Not where I passed it. Oh, God. Victor Oladipo is just so fast, bro. Victor Oladipo is just so fast. Another steal. Another steal for this defense. And now Markieff Morris and one. Let's go. Absolutely perfect. And he hits the and one. We're keeping a nice lead here. We're not scoring as much as we probably should be. But that's fine because we're holding them to not very many points either. So this is going to be a close game because we're not that great of a team. And neither are they. So come on, get a rebound, boys. No, don't foul him. Josh Jackson. Oh, okay, it was Dwight Howard. I was going to say, Josh Jackson shouldn't even be down there in the first place. But I did draft Josh Jackson so that I can try and build him into the player that I feel like he can be. I feel like in college he was good. He showed some promise. But I feel like in the NBA he can be something. He just needs to have the right person there to bring it out of him. And I didn't show that right there because that was poor. That was really bad putback offense. And Aaron Holiday wide open, misses it. Everybody's missing threes today. We've also got RJ Barrett out there now. So that's good. Having RJ Barrett out here because he's part of our young core that we hopefully have to bring in for the future. And there's RJ right there making a nice shot, but he can't get it to go. A lot of missed opportunities in this first half. A lot of missed opportunities. They're probably going to hold the ball for the final shot of the half. We're only up by 3 going into half. That's not the best, but we are up leading, so. Holiday takes a good defense from Teague. Oh, I didn't get it off in time. Whew. That was close. We're up 33-30 at the end of the half. It could be worse, but it could be better. Oh, RJ Barrett. Let's go. We've been on a little bit of a drought here to start this third quarter. But RJ Barrett opens up the floodgates, hopefully, with that 3. Dwight Howard's got like 9 rebounds, too. He's been playing out of his mind on defense, which is the sole reason why we brought him in the first place. Is for his defense and for his rebounding. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Josh Jackson in this first game. I'm trying to get him inside. He's not really getting in there very well. Jeff Teague for 3. All right. That might be what we have to do in this series, is at least for the first couple seasons. Just play good defense and take a lot of threes. And maybe we'll make the playoffs. We're not making the playoffs this year, I guarantee you that. So I've kind of traded away the people that would be able to get us to the playoffs because, like I said in the beginning, I don't really want to make the playoffs just as the 8 seed, just to sneak in and then get blown out by the 1 seed or anything. So I'd rather have a good draft pick and get one of those studs that are in the this year's draft class. Josh Jackson with a nice rebound. That's really what my goal is. So if we don't make the playoffs, perfectly fine. I don't care either way. I mean, if we make the playoffs, that's cool, I guess. But like I said, I don't want to go out in the first round, so I'd probably rather not make the playoffs because we're gonna probably go out in the first round to whoever is the 1 seed or the 2 seed. So not what I'm looking forward to. So we need to tank for number 1, hopefully. All right, picking up here in the 4th quarter as Gary Harris somehow gets a blocking foul. Not sure how that happened. We're up 53-46. We probably arguably should have some more points scored, but I've missed a lot of shots. They've missed a lot of shots too. We got a decent-sized lead, but not crazy. Our guys have played okay. They've played fine. I'm a little bit disappointed in Josh Jackson, but this is his first game, so this is only game number 1. I can't really expect too much in game number 1. I am disappointed in Duncan Robinson. I expect a lot from Duncan Robinson. We spent a lot for him, and I'm kind of expecting him to be more knocked down than he actually has been in this game. And I'm a little disappointed in the free throw attempting, I guess you could say, in this one so far. It's been a little spotty. A little bit spotty as the free throw been. So is our defense. Our defense has been very, very spotty. Oh, and I'm just making bad passes. I haven't played much 2K21 Next Gen, so I've been mainly playing PS4 version. Old gen, I guess. Current gen. Because I've been doing the Pelican series, and that's on old gen, so it plays different, I'll tell you that. It plays a lot different. And on that series, I have all 99s and everything, so definitely, you can definitely tell. Oh, Duncan. Miles. Or Myers, excuse me, not Miles. That's the guy they're going against. You got to be able to make those. I mean, what are we talking about? We're semi-pro basketball. Duncan to Harris. I got to create some space for Duncan. That's enough space for him. That might be, like I said, that might be what we have to rely on. We might have to rely on just our 3-and-D like that. 3-and-D type of guys like Duncan Robinson. Dribble move. Oh, Duncan, you put too much on it. You put too much sauce on it, my man. I wanted no sauce. I wanted plain, no sauce. I also have Gary Harris at point guard, if you didn't realize. Mainly because everybody else was tired. Duncan, come on. Where do I have to put the shot meter to get you to make those jumpers? Those are bunnies. You make those in your sleep, my man. And now we're just playing bad defense. Come on, guys. We're not that bad of a defensive team. I'm still trying to figure out Duncan's shot. Gary Harris, let's go. That's a big three. That is a huge three from Gary Harris making that shot. Now we got to play good defense, Duncan. Please play good defense. All right, got it to Brogdon. They're going to set the screen here. Oh, spin move back around. That got me, but he missed it. Iguodala with the rebound. Duncan. Play it smart. Play it smart. Carmelo Anthony. Oh, I didn't even think that was possible for you to make that. That was wild. What a shot. Ooh. Shouldn't have done that. I gotta be more careful with the way that I reach in and stuff. It's getting me in trouble. But we got our core in here now, except for Duncan. Duncan's not in here. I just took him out. But we got RJ. We got both RJs technically, RJ Hampton and RJ Barrett. And we've got Michael Porter Jr. back in. So our leading scorer on the night, Michael Porter Jr. with 10 points. About to be 12. Yes. Let's go. Let's see if we can build on this lead. All right, picking up here with about 1:40 to go in the game. It's a 1-point game right now. This is... Oh, that's bad defense. This is not going to be good. We don't really have anybody that I trust with the ball in their hands. Not the way that everybody's played tonight. I don't really have somebody to trust. RJ got swatted away. JJ swat. Brogdon in the corner. Missed. That's a big miss. Get it up the court to RJ. And let RJ finish it. And one, baby. RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. And he makes the and one. Up by 2. What a big play. Everybody's on their feet here. This is opening night in the NBA. Under a minute to go, and the home team's down by 2. Possibly tied. Victor Oladipo ties it. Victor Oladipo ties this game. We got Carmelo Anthony back in here. We've got my best possible team out here. Michael Porter Jr. takes it in. Oh, no. All right, all right, all right. I put the ball in the hands of my best player, and I missed. And TJ Warren, he missed it. He's got to shoot the free throws. He's got to shoot the free throws. This is big. I got to put Duncan Robinson in, you think, right? He made the first. All right. Is this bubble TJ Warren? Who's TJ Warren is this? Okay. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. We're down by 2. I didn't think game number 1 was going to be this intense. But who knows, really? I guess you never know. Down by 2. 2 bad teams playing a close game. We got Duncan Robinson back in. That's good. Jeff Teague. Duncan's open. Duncan Robinson. Oh, no. That could have iced it. We got to foul him. Oh, that's over. Duncan could have put us up by 1. Down by 3. Down by 4. We got to take a quick 3, right? Duncan Robinson makes it! That's what I needed to do earlier. All right, quick foul, quick foul, quick foul. Foul, 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 foul. Thank you. God. All right, if they make this, they're up by 3. He missed it. He missed it. Is he going to make the second one? Okay, he made it. He made it. Call timeout, call timeout. We're down by 2 with 14 seconds to go in the first game of the season. Oh, why does it have to come down to this? Who do we give it to? We give it to Duncan, right? He's our best three-point shooter. You got to give it to Duncan. Are we playing for the tie though? Duncan. No! Did that really just happen? Checking out the box scores. For the Pacers, Miles Turner had 19.7 rebounds. Victor Oladipo, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Malcolm Brogdon had 12 points. TJ Warren had 9 and 5. And then for the Cincinnati Royals, Duncan Robinson had 12 points on 4 of 13 shooting, 4 of 10 from three-point. Jeff Teague had 8 points. Gary Harris, 7 points. RJ with, Michael Porter was the leader. I was going to say, where's Michael Porter? He had 14 points, 3 assists, 4 of 11 shooting. We got to get better as a team. This is bad. Miles Leonard had 10 rebounds. Howard had 11. Carmelo Anthony had 8. But we gotta get better as a team. That was bad. That was my bad on the end. I did not finish that game well. But we got to get better on just the whole spectrum of things because we played bad defense at points. We shot the ball horribly. We turned the ball over too many times. It's the first game of the season for a bunch of guys that have never played together on an expansion team. The nerves are high. So, I mean, I understand why we lost this game and we choked it away, but we got to turn this around if we want to. Actually, we don't have to turn. This is actually the best thing for us if we want to get the #1 pick is to lose as many games as possible. But I want my guys to play well, to play well and lose, if that makes sense, so that they're progressing their overalls and stuff and still losing. So it's kind of like a win-win, but I don't want to play like this because we had this game in the bag. We probably should have won this game, but so in the end, we lose game #1 of the season. But it's not all bad because we do have a bright spot. Michael Porter Jr. had 14 points. He had a couple rebounds, a couple assists. He played pretty well. RJ Barrett played well, given the circumstances. RJ Hampton did decently well. He didn't really get much playing time. We definitely have some obvious holes that we need to fill. I'm probably going to trade for Bol, and then there's one other player that I kind of want to trade for, but I'm not sure. We need to get some three-point shooting on this team. Now that I've played one game and I've kind of felt how this team's going to play, I've kind of learned a little bit of how everybody plays and stuff, I definitely feel like we need to be a 3-and-D type of team. So we need to have great defensive players and have tremendous three-point shooters. We got Duncan Robinson already, but we need to have a point guard that can shoot threes and pass the ball and assist the ball. Actually, we need to have a point guard that can assist the ball more than shoot the ball. Kind of like Jeff Teague is, but a better version of Jeff Teague. And then we need to have a small forward that can shoot threes off the bench, because Michael Porter is going to be our number one small forward, our starting small forward. We need to have a shooting guard that can shoot the three. We need to have maybe not a power forward and a center that can shoot threes, but maybe what we have currently, just better versions, like a center that can rebound and play defense, and then a power forward that can rebound and play defense, because Carmelo Anthony's good, but he's kind of old, and he's not really part of our future plans. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now as we head into this first season here. It's kind of going to move really fast. I'm not going to play every single game. I'm not going to show you guys every single game. I'm probably going to skip around to some of the big moments, like if we play a big team or have a big matchup, or I'll probably show you our first home game, which is against the Wizards. So actually, our first home game is against the Spurs. I read that wrong. So I'll probably show you that, and then just so you can see the court and stuff. And then if we have like a big match, like we go against LeBron or we go against Kyrie and KD, if we have some sort of big match like that, then I'll show you that. But I kind of want to progress through this first season so that we can get to the off season. That's where it really starts to get juicy, where we get the draft, we get free agency, because we're gonna have a lot of money to spend. So this first season's going to go really fast, and then we'll get into the second season, then it kind of maybe slow down a little bit. Not too much, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!